Hey everybody, I can just adjust my screen here a bit so I can see us. I am doing a video on what I carry in my pack. Now, my pack is, if I can get this on frame, the Vulture 2 by Maxpedition. Let me just zoom out, tiniest of bits, not in, out. There we go. Vulture 2 by Maxpedition, which is a 30 or 35 liter pack. Has 3 compartments. These are extra. These are the water bottle holders that come with a little pouch on the front. Very, very handy. I'll get to that in a second. So, yeah, we'll start off with the front pouch, the smallest pouch. I keep a, at this time of year, I keep a bug hat. Very, very handy, let me tell you. Very handy indeed. Practical purposes, keep a little TP. I keep some baby wipes. I have a baby, that's not why I carry them. This is something I need to get into soon. Flint and steel with some cotton for char cloth. Actually, it might even be linen, I'm not 100% sure. I gotta get into that and check it. I just picked that up recently. Some Fisherman's Friends. No sugar in these, but if you're hot and your mouth's dry, it's something to pop in your mouth, keep some saliva flowing. Fox 40 classic style whistle. This was a gift. I got to pick up something a little more straightforward. It's not 100% accurate, but it's I want to say it's a mock-up or even a clone of an engineer's compass. I mean, it's set up that way, but I find it's not 100% accurate. It's a rather cheap version. Still, it's a nice gift. And a little bit of chapstick for the winter time. That always just stays in there anyway. So that is my front pouch of this bag. If I can actually turn that and get it on camera a bit. So that's what's in the front pouch here. Just a small little zip over affair. Straightforward, nothing too great. And next, got my shemagh. I've got my Trangia spirit burner. Most of you guys will be familiar with this, or the homemade version of. I've got my 130 millimeter Silky Pocket Boy folding saw. It's decent. I've also got the 240. I want to get the 170, a little bit nicer. This isn't too bad for small tasks, but I find the 240 is almost too big for my liking, at least. If I can get this back in, we'll be rocking and rolling. Of course, now it's going to be retarded. There we go. I don't have my flashlight in here, but I normally do. And it's Claris. It's 600 lumens with I think 3 different modes. And this is just a extra lens cap, red light cap for it. Now in this pack, and I'll have to do a review on this pack separately, but in this pack in the middle pocket that I'm in now, there's a little clip, I guess, for keys or whatnot. I keep the SC Fire Steel on there, so I know I've always got a Fire Steel in my pack. Nice little bit of kit this is. Got an end that twists off, and I've got some duct tape stuffed in there. Actually makes an interesting fire starter if you're frayed up. You can put cotton ball and Vaseline in there. Anything dry, of course. Birch or cedar shavings, nice and finely ground up, would make a great addition. I'm just actually going to clip that back in there. I also carry 2 knives in my pack that are always in my pack. This is also my, I guess you could call it my EDC for work, because I always take it with me to work. And in it I keep my production Falkniven F1. set up on lanyard for neck carry. And I also, of course, carry a Mora. This is the companion in stainless. Excellent, excellent knife. That's why it's in here. What else do we have? I normally have my battery-powered flashlight, and somewhere in here will be extra batteries. Here they are. I just used an old folding knife case, Ranger band around it, and it feels like I've got 2 batteries left. And I've also got this, just a little LED crank light flashlight, which in my opinion, it's kind of a must-have for anything overnight. It's obviously needs to be cranked right now, but you've always got a source of light with that. And because I'm testing them out right now, I've got both my Aquamirror Frontier Pro and my Life Straw. I've got a marker and a pen. No need to point those out or pull those out. And I've got a Right in the Rain field book, all-weather field book, which I'll leave out. So that's the first 2 compartments, and there's the middle compartment. Same zip over action, double stitch seams, really good, really high quality. And in the main large compartment, we've got my fire kit, which I just did a video on. It's call it a fire kit, but I mean it doesn't have multiple methods. Seeing as a friend of mine pointed this out, it doesn't have multiple methods of lighting a fire. It has multiple tinders in it, so I guess it's my tinder kit. Shouldn't be calling it a fire kit, it's a tinder kit. And in the bigger pouch I have the Gom Boy, which is the silky folding saw. That's the 240 milliliter one I was talking about. I've done a video on that as well. Got my stainless steel cup and bottle from Pathfinder, 32 ounce I believe, 32 ounce. Excellent piece of kit. I really like it. I recommend this to anybody. I just got a piece of cotton t-shirt in here that I can use to wipe out the cup, clean it up, and while it nests in there fine, it rattles around. So I find you just take the one layer of the cotton t-shirt, wrap around the bottom, and you get a seam in there that is not coming out. Doesn't rattle around. Perfect, works for me. I've also got my pouch in here that carries my one of my MacGyvered pouches or repurposed pouches. It carries my soups, broths, anything like that that I might want to have a brew up with. Also in here, although I'm using it now behind camera, would be my firebox, or bush box, excuse me. I used to have the firebox. I'm now using the bush box XL. Much preferred, and it's always in my pack. And right now burning behind me. I should say smoking. So give me half a sec, and I'll be right back. Make sure we're rolling here, and we are. New camera, I'm starting to get used to it. Had it for a couple months. And as I said, I keep my bush box in here. So here's the case. I keep it in one of the cargo pockets just to kind of double up and to have an extra pouch. And I'll have my Ziploc bag with my 2 Amazing Wilderness Camp hammock chairs in that. That's also part of my main compartment. And then, though I have yet to use it, and I'll have to do a review on it soon, I've got the SOL, Survive Outdoors Longer, emergency bivvy. I want to get the Escape bivvy. This was around 30 bucks. I believe the Escape bivvy is around 50, and it's just a little bit more robust. I think it's a little bit next level, I guess, as far as what it can do for you. Have yet to use this, but it's just an emergency piece I figure I'd keep in here. So got to do a review on that. Got a first aid kit. Picked this up and just basically redid the contents. I'll be doing a video on this in the near future as well. It's a Wind River first aid kit, but it came with some less than ideal quality band-aids and patches and stuff like that, so I've just added to it myself, and as I said, I'll do a video on that soon. Then I've got a piece of kit that I've had for probably about 3 years, and was debating for the past 2 years whether or not I should take it out of my pack. It weighs nothing. It doesn't say what it weighs on here. I mean, if it weighs more than an ounce or two, I'd be surprised. And it's a 10-liter folding bucket from Sea to Summit, the company that makes it. Freestanding at that. But that debate was settled for me, what was it, a week or maybe 2 weeks ago, when I ran out of water. I keep I think it's a 5-gallon water, you know, those blue water, camping water containers. I keep one of those at my camp to douse my fires, to make sure everything is you know, nice and safe when I leave. And my container was empty. I had forgot to take it with me the last time, knucklehead move, which I don't usually do. But I needed to come up with something to feel safe walking away. So I turned around and used this thing to go scrape up some puddles and just drug it through a bunch of puddles. It was, you know, a lot wetter, a little closer to spring that we've just passed. And yeah, now it's definitely staying in. Good piece of kit. Got a 10-liter dry bag that I picked up from Pathfinder store. I've yet to use this yet, but I've always wanted to pick one of these up. To be honest, it's to keep like my camera gear and that. Anything I'm going to be doing an overnight in, if there's a possibility of rain, I want to have this as an option. It's not something I'm going to use every day. It's more a backup piece of gear. As I said, if I'm doing an overnighter and there's anything I want to protect from rain indefinitely, I want to make sure it stays dry, like my camera and phone, at least I can put that in here. So a bit of an impulse buy. I've always wanted to try one out. Then I've got a little pouch here, a little bag with paracord in it. And on the very bottom, I've got a plastic drop sheet, 8 foot, 12 foot, all kinds of uses. I've got one covering my firewood now, so I can keep my firewood dry at my camp here at my grove. And this can be used for ground cover, it can be used for emergency roof or shelter if you're out hiking, walking, whatever. I like to keep some piece of gear such as that on me. And that's it for inside the main compartments. If you'll give me 1 second here, I will show you what I carry in my 2 water packs on either end of the bag. Okay, we are back. Just wanted to get everything put back in the back. It'd be a lot easier to show you. It is a lot easier to show you. So as I said, these come separate, these water bottle packs. They've got 2, and again I guess I'll go into a bit more detail, but they've got just 2 little D-rings here, and you can hook a strap onto that and just carry this separately as a water bottle pack with a few pieces of kit in here. But they also come with MOLLE attachment webbing on the back, as the sides of the pack do, so you can go a little bit more modular. So anyways, back to what I carry. Carry a water bottle in here. It's my 1 liter Nalgene Oasis, I believe. And there's a drain hole in the bottom, which is handy. That's all I have on that one. And then the pouch, which is built in. It is an attached pouch. It's kind of like the, I think there's a macro, a mini, a medium, and a large pocket organizer. This is basically the large, and it's like I said, completely built into the water bottle pack itself. And on this side, I've got a little sleeve that used to be for, what? Benchmade. So this was the little sleeve my custom Griptilian came in. And all I've done is picked up these little aluminum, apparently by Liberty Mountain, sealed with D-rings, little match cases. And I've just put salt and pepper in this one, and garlic powder and onion powder in a second one. So I've just got 2 little seasonings for when I bring meat out with me. Also in here, I've got my multi-tool. Lots of purposes with that. I've got my spoon, spork, whatever you want to call it. It's Light My Fire titanium version. Spoon on one end, fork on the other, with the little serration, I guess, mini serration like you'd find on a butter knife. I've also got the hanger that goes with the Pathfinder bottle. So you can stick that in, hang that up on a pole, string up some cordage or wire or something to hang it above your fire. I keep that in there as well. On this side I have another one. This one's a folding version by Optimus. Just folds out. And this is a little spork. That's all it is. Nice handy little piece of kit. Also titanium. And one of these pot lifters Trangia makes. Really handy. I mean, you can make a little, you know, I'm not going to have anything supple enough here to demonstrate, but you can make a little stick bend version that you can just bend around whatever, if it's a green sapling. I don't like to do that, so, you know, for all the weight of it, this is sturdy. Never have to keep cutting little saplings down to get pot holders with, or pot lifter uppers. And that's all I've got on that side. So I can get everything back in here without so much hassle. It'd be nice. Alright, that's that side. Of course I'm going to have some water, so I'm going to leave that out. On the other side, in an identical one, I have my other water bottle. And because these are deep enough for these and for the normal Maxpedition 1 liters that are just cylindrical, because there's enough room, I can get a small folding handle stainless steel cup, just so I have a spare cup for a guest or whatever the case may be, just to have a backup. So that sits on the bottom. And I've got one of these old chains. Now, all this is from is it's an old school keychain. You know, you'll see postmen will have their keys hooked to this, or you know, skaters attached to their wallet, wherever you may have seen these before. And it's just something I can use to hang a pot over the stove, over the fire rather, if I want to set up some kind of little tripod system that way. I just throw that in the bottom there, throw the cup in upside down, and the water bottle fits on top of that, because there's room in the lid here, so you can get quite a bit into these things. They're really worth it anyways, as far as I'm concerned. And then in the pouch on this side, I've got the mini pocket organizer I was talking about. Nothing else is in this pouch. I don't need to have anything else in it right now. And this one just has hot chocolate, which is obviously more for winter. And these little Crystal Light, what do they call them? Just little drink packets. This one's strawberry, orange, banana. If you just, you know, if I'm feeling like something a little different instead of just water, then I've got an option. And that's all that I have sitting in that pocket, though there's room for a few other things. And that is it for what's in my pack. I've got another little canteen I got from my father-in-law, little canteen bag. I don't have the canteen handy. It's solid green, just normal US Army style. And there's a nesting cup in here. There's an aluminum cup. It's just a bit of a bugger to get in and out, so I'm not going to take it out. But then I can just set an extra water bottle in with that if I wish, which I did do today. And normally I don't bring water, extra water. I keep a dry cover for my pack. Should it start to rain, I can throw a cover over my pack if I don't happen to have my poncho with me, which I don't, unless it looks to be threatening rain. And that is it. That is all that I've got in my pack. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'll do a review on this bag to give it a bit more detail at some point in the future. Although I showed, you know, most of its points obviously in my video just now. So, as always, if there's any questions, comments, requests, anything like that, please don't hesitate to say something to me. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. And as always, be well.